Today's lesson is the third lesson in chapter 1, use arrays to multiply. What we're going to do today, we will solve questions like these questions. How many counters are there in all? As you see here, we have this array. And also we'll draw arrays to multiply numbers like 6 times 3. Okay, before we start, my heroes, let's see here, what is the number of this page? Someone tell me, what is the number of this page? Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Abdullah. So go ahead, everyone, open your books, page 15. And here in this page we have this question. Put 24 counters into equal rows. To solve this question, we may use this page. Okay, this one. We need to put 24 counters in equal rows. So let's make rows. What about making 3 rows? And let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So now we have 24 counters in how many rows? In 3 rows. Okay, and the question now, how many counters in each row? Count them, my heroes, and tell me how many counters can you see in each row? Count them, my heroes. 1, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if we put 24 in 3 rows, we have 8 counters in each row. Yes, that's right. Okay, we can do this another way. Can we do this another way? Okay, now we have 3 rows and 8 in each row. Can we use 4 rows? Okay, what if we use 4 rows? What number should be in each row? Let's see. Okay. And we can make one more row here and take from these like this to make it equal. So I will take from each row 1 like this. Okay, now they are equal, right? And what is the number in each row? If we use 4 rows, count carefully. Yes, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 6 counters in each row. So we can use 3 rows, and also we can use 4 rows. If we use 3 rows, we should put 8 counters in each row. If we use 4 rows, we put 6 counters in each row. Okay, back to the book and let's do this. Okay, so as we said, let's start with 3 rows. If we use 3 rows, so we put 8 counters in each row. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The third row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have, these are 3 rows. And here we have, here we have 8 in each row. Okay, we can do this again using 4 rows. Remind me, my heroes, if we use 3 rows, so how many counters in each row? Page 15. Yes, excellent. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we have here page 15. 4 rows and how many columns? How many counters in each row? 6. Okay, let's see this question. Compare your models. How are the models the same? And how are they different? Okay, so what is the same here in the two models? Excellent, Rakan, you're a star. So both have 24 counters in all. So let's write this. Both have 24 counters. So this is the same number in the two models. 24 counters in all. And now, what is different? How are they different? Excellent. Yes, Ali. So, the number of rows and columns. So, they have different amounts of rows and columns. Okay, so the difference is that they have different amounts of rows and columns. Yes, Ali, do you have any problems? Okay, go ahead, my heroes, finish writing. Yes. Okay. Where? Okay. Number what? Where's number 3? You mean the first one? 3 rows and 8 columns? The question asks us to draw. Draw the model. Just draw it. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's go down again. Page 15. Okay, something went wrong. Okay, my heroes. I don't know what's this. Okay, now let's move to the next page. Okay, my hero, you can watch the video in Classera. Okay? We need to move to the questions, but before we start with the questions, let's see this example. Here we have this example. We have the meaning of an array. An array is a group of objects organized into rows and columns. Each row has the same number of objects. Okay, let's see this example here. How many counters are there in all? We have this model. We can think of this. Please mute your mic, Abdurrahman. We can think of this as 2 rows and 7 columns. As you see here, how many rows? 2 rows and how many columns? 7 columns. So we can think of this as repeated addition equation. 7 plus 7 equals 14. We can do this also using multiplication equation. In this case, we will write the number of rows times number in each row equals the total. So what is the number of rows? 2. And what is the number of the number in each row? The number in each row is 7. So it's 2 times 7 equals the total 14. Okay, now my heroes, back to the book. And we can write the answer here. Can anyone help me? Tell me, what should I write? 7 plus 7 equals? Yes. And in the multiplication equation, 2 times 7, the total is the product. Excellent. Okay. Okay, now my heroes, let's move down. And here we have these questions. Abdullah Durman. Yes, Abdullah. Question number 1. How many counters are there in all? Start first with the number of rows and the number of columns. How many rows? How many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many rows? Okay, how many columns? No. The number of columns? You should count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. Okay? So again, my hero, what is the number of rows and what is the number of columns? The number of rows is 5 rows and the number of columns 4. Okay, now the addition equation. What number are we repeating? Of course, the 4. What? 24? You said 24. Why? Count carefully. Count them. Count them. Count, Abdullah. Yes, so 20. Okay, now let's write the multiplication equation. Use this 5 rows and 4 columns. So multiply the number of rows by the number of columns. excellent equals 20. Excellent. Okay, thank you, my hero. Great work. And now, my heroes, let's move to the next question. Here we need to draw an array to multiply 6 times 3. Ali Ahmed? How many rows and how many columns? This is 6 times 3, right? You see my screen, Ali? Okay, so 6 rows and 3 columns. Okay, let's start drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 rows. Okay, and this is the first column. The second column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The third one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 times 3. You should count them and tell me what is 6 times 3. Rakan, you don't have permission to use your mic. You have a note. Thank you, Ali. Great work. Rakan? Rakan? I don't like to give you a note because you are a star. Rakan, do not use your mic without permission again, please. Okay. Okay, my heroes, please finish writing quickly so we can move to the next page. Muhammad, do you have any problems? Okay, is there anyone writing or drawing? So these are here 6 and the number of rows of columns is 3. Okay, now we will move to the next page. Is there anyone writing? Okay, let's move to the next page. Oh, in the next page we need to draw. Let's draw arrays to multiply, and I'll give you 1 minute to solve question number 3. Go ahead, everyone, solve question number 3, and if you have the answer, just raise your hand. Draw the array. Draw an array to show 4 times 8 and count. Then you can raise your hand to tell us the answer. Muhammad Al-Abbad. Okay. 4 times 8. So what is the number of rows and what is the number of columns? Excellent. The answer is 32. Okay, so let's draw first. You're a star. Let's draw. We can draw rows first and we can draw columns first. Both are correct. So let's start with the first row. In each row, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now here we have 32 counters. Thank you, my hero. Great work. Okay, the next question, my heroes. When you finish solving question number 4, raise your hand. Okay, Abdullah Ahmed Abdurrahman. Abdullah Ahmed Abdurrahman. Baha. 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 علي الشخص. Okay, Ali, go ahead. 3 times 9. How many rows? How many columns? So we can draw it. We can draw it. That's right. Yes, great work. So the answer will be 27. And let's draw the array. Okay, how many rows and how many columns? How many counters in each row? Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And how many rows? Great work. So we do 3 rows, and in each row we put 9 counters. So now we have, count them all, we have 27 counters in all. Great work, my hero. Okay, my heroes. Now question number 5. We should do the same. Abdulaziz Wasim. Abdulaziz Wasim. Abdurrahman Al-Kishi. Okay, Abdurrahman, go ahead. How many rows, how many columns? Seven rows. And how many columns, how many counters in each row? 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 3. This is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So we have, great work, my hero, 21. Okay, now the last one, 6 times 5. Hassan al-Bannai. Okay, 6 rows and 5 in each row. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 3. We need 6. This is the 4th. This is the 5th, and this one is the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Okay, and what is 6 times 5? Count them in all and tell me how many counters do we have in all? 30. Excellent, Hassan. Okay, thank you, my hero. Great work. Okay, my heroes. Is there anyone drawing or writing? Can you raise it now? Okay, Saleh, waiting. I'm waiting for you. Okay, now my heroes, I'll erase this and I'll send to you the link of the game. Is there anyone writing now?